Hello everyone, this is Burger Boy. Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be providing you guys with a combo guide for the main combo that you want to go into for my Fiend Smith Live Twins deck profile. If you guys choose to try to give this deck a shot before the Alliance Insight stuff comes out, this will be the combo you want to be able to follow. If you don't mind putting in a little extra of the moolah to get the cards, especially the Fiend Smith stuff, and some other support cards that we'll be taking a look at more in depth than the deck profile did. If you haven't seen the deck profile yet, I will leave a link to it in the description. Go watch that first and then come back to this video. But if you guys have, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you thought of this combo guide and what kind of Fiendsmith mashup deck is your favorite. Mine will have to be this one right now. Close second being my Fiendsmith Scareclaw deck profile, which I will have a combo guide on eventually. I said I would do it, but I forgot, and then I put the Fiendsmith stuff into this deck, so you're going to see a lot of different colored sleeves or cards that might not be sleeved at all because I'm too lazy to switch everything around. Or I might just record a video on my computer and voice over how the combo works for that, so I don't have to bother moving all the cards around. But without further ado, let's get straight on into the combo. So, first off, just to prove to you, like I said in the deck profile, this is a one-card combo. Any of your Live Twins cards start this combo. So for this instance, we're going to be starting with the Live Twin Sunny's Snitch. On top of that, if you did not open the Sunny Snitch and you instead open the secret password, that is totally fine, because if you activate secret password, it lets you search a Live Twin or Evil Twin spell trap from your deck to your hand. So if we activate that, then it will grab us our Sunny Snitch. We'll activate our Sunny Snitch, adding a Live Twin monster from our deck to our hand. So we have our Live Twin Kiss-a-Kill. And of course, if you've drawn the normal summon, that is absolutely amazing. Try and bait as much of your opponent's Ashes, Veilers, or anything like that with, well, Ashes specifically with these cards. Because if you've opened up all three of these in hand, you can go secret password to try to search the Sunny Snitch. And if they Ash that, you already have the Sunny Snitch ready to go. And even then, if they try to like Ghost Ogre this card, then you have the normal summon in hand already. So you go ahead and normal summon your Kiss-a-Kill and activate her effect to summon a Leela monster from hand or deck. So, for instance, if this card was able to go through, well, this card was in your hand, and they didn't Ash you yet, you can go ahead and add the Leela Treat from your deck to your hand instead. So if in case you go to summon Kiss-a-Kill and your opponent Veiler, Imperms, or Ashes this card, then you can just summon the Leela Treat based on her inherent effect. And the same thing goes for if you open Leela, you can grab the Kiss-a-Kill Frost instead, which looks like this. Alright, but let's assume that our opponent didn't open up any interaction and they are simply allowing us to go full combo. You normal summon your Kiss-a-Kill, which summons Leela from your deck. Then you will link summon these two to go into your Evil Twin Kiss-a-Kill. When she's by herself without a Leela monster on the field, you can activate her effect as a quick effect during the main phase to bring back a Leela monster. Then you will use both of these two, and sorry if the camera is a little bit jiggly during this video. I'm still working with a gooseneck phone stand. We're going to go into our Evil Twin Leela and activate her effect. Does the same thing, but brings back a Leela monster. This time you're going to grab your Link. Depending on if you're going first or second, let's say we're going first in this scenario, you will always summon your Kiss-a-Kill first. So by the time you bring back the Link with your Leela, you'll be able to draw a card, because if she is summoned while you control a Leela monster, you get to draw a card, which is awesome. But if you've done this the other way around, and you've summoned the Leela first, and then you bring her back with your Kiss-a-Kill, she'll be able to pop a card on the field. You obviously don't want to do that going first, but if you're going second and your opponent doesn't have a lot of setups, say if you've hand-trapped them or Nibiru'd and they have no interaction, no way of interrupting you other than just like setting an Imperm and they haven't used it, or they're sitting on it, or maybe it's just a random trap that goes with their deck, you can use Leela to pop it, which is great. Then you'll use those two to link summon into your Evil Twins Trouble Sunny, the Link 4. But she's not going to stick around for long. We'll activate her quick effect, which allows her to tribute herself and summon both parts from the graveyard. So one Leela and one Kill monster, which is awesome. And this is when going first, if you've done your Kill first in this combo, this will be when Leela is able to be triggered. So just remember that you do get the option to pop a card, but you might not want to do that if you're going first. Once these two are back, you can go ahead and use the Kill, a light fiend monster, to go into Fiend Smith's Requiem and use its effect to summon Lacrima from deck, and use her effect to send Fiendsmith Engraver from deck to grave. Probably should put that here. And this is our card in our hand that we drew off of Kill, by the way. Remember that you have this in hand as a draw. Then you can use Engraver's effect to return the Requiem to the extra deck to summon himself. Just put that over there where we don't need it. And now once you have this set up, you can use two of these as long as you are using all of them. I mean, it doesn't matter what order you use them in. But in this situation, we will use Engraver and Leela at the same time to link summon into our Unchained Soul Lord of Yama. On summon, he's going to add an Unchained card from our deck to our hand, and that will be our Unchained Soul of Sharvara. He goes to our hand. Next, we will use our remaining monster and our Yama on field to go into Unchained Soul of Rage. Rage's effect doesn't apply yet. We're going to use Sharvara's effect to target our Rage and destroy it to summon him. Then when we're going to have two chain links activate here, we are going to activate Unchained Soul Lord of Yama Chainlink 1 to banish itself and summon a fiend from the grave when a fiend is destroyed on the field or a card is destroyed on the field. And Soul of Rage, when destroyed by a card effect or by battle, will add a fiend from your graveyard to your hand. So we'll resolve backwards. Rage is going to add Engraver back to our hand, and we will banish Yama from our graveyard to summon back one of our fiends. In this case, we'll just grab whatever's closest to the top. That'll be our Evil Twin Leela. With Engraver in hand, we'll send him right back to the grave right away. Oh, no, never mind. I didn't forget. We'll send him to the grave right away to grab Fiendsmith's Tract, and now we'll activate Tract, being able to add a Light Fiend and discard a card. We're going to add Fabled Lurie, discarding Fabled Lurie. Lurie will activate when discarded, summoning himself back to the field. Then we are going to use our Sharvara and our Lurie to link summon into Fiendsmith's Sequence. Very nice that we finally got the super rare in the OTS pack. When Sharvara goes to grave, never forget this like I do. I always forget this effect, and then by the time I realize I've already passed turn, so don't forget this. When Sharvara is sent from field to grave, it will set a Unchained Trap from your deck to your field. So we are going to set our Abominable Chamber of the Unchained. Next, we are going to activate Sequence's effect to shuffle back 3 Light Fiends, our Lurie, our Engraver, and our Lacrima into the deck in order to fusion summon. And with that fusion summon, we are going to grab the Fiendsmith's Desiree. Next, you can go ahead and use Sequence and Leela to link summon into our final extra deck summon of the turn, which is Abao-Q, the Lightless Shadow. At this point, you can go ahead and activate the effect of Sequence Engrave, equipping itself to Fiendsmith Desiree to give it 2 negates on your opponent's turn, which is awesome. Then we're going to use Abao's effect to discard the card in our hand that we drew, or just an extra card that was in our opening hand, to banish herself until the end phase and special summon back one of our... Where did they go? Ooh, here we go. To special summon back one of our light or dark monsters from the graveyard. We're going to bring back our Evil Twins Trouble Sunny, and in the end phase, Abao will return, but yes, we've set it here. I usually set it on this side, so that's why I was nearly lost for a sec. So here we have a lot of really, really cool stuff that we're able to do on our opponent's turn. We have a lot of interruption. For example, we can use the effect of our chamber to bring back an Unchained monster from the grave, so we can bring back Unchained Soul of Rage to scoop up whatever they might special summon, so we can go into an SP Little Knight to be able to banish a card on summon because we used a Link monster, or we can go into whatever else we might need. If you want to feel like you have protection with something, you can go into Muckraker, but Muckraker is usually situational when it comes to unbricking your field. I think I might have talked about that in the deck profile. If not, join the Discord so I can tell you the story of how I played through being nibbed and then made Muckraker to go right back into full combo on the turn after. And it was pretty cool. But yeah, you usually just want to go into SP to banish a card on her summon, and it won't matter if you attack this turn, so if your opponent activates another effect, you can banish a card from their grave or from their field and herself until the end phase, which is really good. So that's one scoop up with this and 2 cards removed with this, so that's 3 interruptions with that. And then, of course, we have the Abawi Q, which lets you discard a card to either banish herself until the end phase to summon back any of your light or dark monsters. So say if, for whatever reason, your chamber gets negated, then you can quick effect chain Abao to bring back the Rage instead, which is really, really good. And of course, you can also, so she's 2 interruptions there, so that's 5. You can use Trouble Sunny's effect to tribute herself. In case you have no cards in hand for Abao, you can bring back your Leela and your Kisakill, chainlink 1 Leela to draw, so you can chain block with Leela to be able to pop a card on their field. So that is another interruption here, plus a hand refresh for this. So what was it again? What are we at? We are at 1. SP is 2/3. 4 if you count her effect at all. But we'll go 4, 5, 6, and then Desiree is 7, 8 interruptions with the negate, as well as Sunny Snitch, which will burn our opponent for 200 damage and heal us 200 life points every time they normal or special summon while we control a Evil Twins monster, which is really, really good. And we're almost always going to have them. Say if your opponent tries to Imperm or Valor this, you just tribute it and it dodges the effect. So you summon both of these, and then they'll be able to draw and pop you a card, pop a card off a bow, and she also draws you cards in your standby phase equal to the number of different types in your graveyard. So with this setup here, we can already draw 1, 2, 3, or SP wouldn't be there. We can draw at least 3 cards. If you say Ash to your opponent at any point, if they Mulcharmy you during your turn, then that'll be a 4th draw, and then you would return cards to the deck of your choosing equal to the amount you drew. So you might get a +1 out of that, which is pretty good. Or you get to refresh your hand and put stuff back that you might not like, which is really amazing. I really like this deck. I really hope you guys like what I've done here. Probably... I said this about my Fiendsmith Scareclaw deck as well. This is probably one of the best decks I've ever made in my life. I'm really proud of what I've done. This deck just goes absolutely insane. If your opponent is unable to interrupt you, it just explodes off of 1 card, which is, of course, any of our Live Twin Searchers, which is amazing. Just remember that the Kisakill Frost cannot get the combo going, or neither can the Leela can get their combo going. As of this moment, these guys require the opposite counterpart to be on the field to summon themselves from hand. But when normal summon Frost becomes a viable strategy is when Alliance Insight comes out. So you can go into the Link 1 Kisakill with the Frost, which is why I have 2 extras here for when that comes out. So just be able to play extra Kisakill names to go into the Link 1 Kisakill deal, which will be amazing. And then it Foolish Burials the new Leela monster, which can summon herself from grave if you control a Kisakill monster, and as well as quick effect negate any targeting or response effects to a Live Twin monster effect, which is really, really good. So say if you any kind of your Live Twins, she'll be able to hand trap negate it. So and then because you will have the regular one, you'll foolish the new Leela with the Link, or if you use this and you have the new one in your hand, your opponent goes, no, I'm going to Ash this, you can discard the new Leela monster, and I'll put them on screen if I remember. Probably won't. I have the memory of a goldfish. But if you've activated her, your opponent goes, no, Imperm, or Ash, or Veiler, you can just discard your new Leela Treat out of your hand, and it will negate your opponent's hand trap, which now we have a in-archetype hand trap that also summons herself from grave if you control a Kisa kill. So even going into, so if you normal summon this, go into the Link 1, she sends the new Leela Treat, and then Leela Treat summons herself from grave if you control a Kisa kill monster, and then pretty much after that, it's the exact same combo that you guys just saw, except with another Link 1 in it, and as well as after you've resolved the effect to Foolish Burial the Leela monster off of Kisa Kill Deals effect, every time your opponent responds to an Evil Twin monster effect, you draw a card. So it's kind of like a pseudo Max C, which is really, really awesome, and I'm super excited to get that in the spring, May, I think, late April, early May, mid-May, I'm pretty sure, yeah, middle of May. I'm really, really excited to get that stuff. So let me know what you guys thought of the combo and what other kind of decks you might like to see. If I'm interested in building them, I will definitely get around to them. I didn't have a request on my Discord to build a deck, and I felt so bad telling him because I'm like, I don't really like that deck. I'm not really interested. So maybe when I get a chance to maybe buy more cards and just build a deck just for the sake of making a video, I'll start doing that. But unfortunately for some people, I will most likely not be making your favorite decks when it comes to physical cards, at least. You might get lucky and I might make like a dueling book profile of it, following Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG rules, of course, or an EDO Pro deck profile and show it off like that. But when it comes to physical cards, I don't think I'll be showing off any decks that really don't interest me. So unfortunately, I'm sorry to any of you who were hoping for me to build decks that you like if you like Fluanderies, first of all, what's wrong with you? But that's not a deck that I personally enjoy playing or being around, so it's not something I would, for lack of a better word, waste my time building just for the sake of a video. And I don't even get paid to make these. I just do it because I have fun making them and sharing them with you guys. Anyway, I'm rambling for way too long, and I just got home from work, so I'd like to hop in the shower. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought of the deck, the profile, and the combo. Again, if you didn't see I don't know why I keep saying profile. You can check out the deck profile in the description if you still stayed around even though you hadn't watched the first video yet. You're supposed to do what I tell you. What is wrong? I'm kidding. But seriously, if you guys haven't seen the deck profile video yet, it'll be in the description. And if you already did and you liked it and you like this video, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you thought. And maybe some choices you might have to maybe make this deck a little better. I am considering running this at maybe 42, 43 cards and adding in Signet mining to have an even greater chance of getting access to our twins here. But for the moment, I do like playing 40 cards. When the new support comes out, that's when I'll really start considering those extra couple searchers to really get the combo going. But other than that, I'm really happy with the way this deck turned out for now, and I hope you guys like it too. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and join the Discord down in the description for more cool stuff, like interacting with my mods, who are awesome people, or playing challenges, or just casual Yu-Gi-Oh! Nights, anime discussion, food discussion, anything, really, video games, whatever you guys want to talk about. I'm sure you will find someone in there with similar interests, especially Yu-Gi-Oh! So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. This one went on for way too long. Peace out, and I'll see you in the next one.